friends, students, and enthusiasts. So one more topic we are going to discuss today, very important topic for the students, engineering students, diploma students, and the students who are interested in using new technologies or new sensor boards. For them, there is a technology called LIDAR technology. So we will discuss about this technology today. So as you can see in the picture, there is a drone, right, which is controlled by a GPS ground unit. And also, this ground unit is connected to satellite. So this type of this thing you must have seen in the movies and other thing. That is, drone shows will be there, colorful drone shows in China and other countries. So it works on that. That means they use LIDAR technology. Now, what is LIDAR technology? So LIDAR is nothing but light detection and ranging, it's called this. So how it works and how does this thing, it calculates the distance to a target by emitting rapid laser pulse and measuring the time it takes for the reflected light to return to source. By firing millions of these light pulses every second. Please remember, this is very important. Millions of light. That means the light will be just transmitted one after another by firing each of the millions of light pulses every second. It maps environment in precision. This dimensional details, we have to get the dimensional details. So as you can see here in the picture, there's suppose passive sensor, the very ordinary type of sensor, it will give you the complete information of the top. It will not go to the ground, but active sensor, which is counted as a LiDAR. So that will calculate the accurate distance, it will map it properly. So that's why this technology is used in geographical information system, that is GIS, to produce a digital evolution model. That is digital evolution model, then it is called as, or a digital terrain module, DTM, for 3D mapping. So for mapping purpose, in simple words, for mapping purpose, we use LiDARs. Okay. How LiDAR works? So first point is there is a laser light that is sends a modulated pulse. There is a, suppose this is your LiDAR sensor. Okay? So what will happen? The laser will be sent. It gets off. This is reflected off an object. That is what it could be Earth or any other object. It will get reflected. The reflected light signal hits the light sensor. Again, it will turn back or modulated laser. It will come back again. That is a reflected light signal. It will come back again. The distance is calculated by taking the speed of light and halving. That is, it will be made into half. That is divided by 2. The times it takes from center to center. So please remember, we have used this type of sensor, that is ultrasonic sensor. But please remember, in ultrasonic sensor, we use it a light, not light, the sound waves. But here we are using what? Laser light. That is important. Light is used. Well, the formula here, actually, if you want to find out the distance, that is distance is equal to speed of light multiplied by time and divided by 2. As it's given here, half. Okay. So this is how the laser light works, I mean, how it will be reflected and how it will come back. So that is the point you have to understand. Okay. There are types of LiDARs, that is LiDAR sensors. Different LiDAR systems are used depending on the application and environment. What is the purpose of use? According to that, you have to use different type of sensors, like airborne LiDARs. Airborne means it will be kept on the top of the plane, which is on a very high, or otherwise it will be kept on the drones. So airborne LiDAR used in drones and aircraft, right? It will be taking the, it will be scanning from the top. Then second is terrestrial LiDAR, that is used on ground vehicles and robots, which are moving on the surface. Like we have a rover which has been sent on to the Mars or the moon. So that also has a LiDAR sensor which will scan the area nearby. So there it is used. That is called as terrestrial LiDARs. Third is mobile LiDARs, that is used in self-driving cars. So we have nowadays self-driving cars, and many of the cars, they use the mobile LiDARs. Okay. So 3, airborne, terrestrial, and mobile. All right. So next is real life application. Where do we use it? Application, that is self-driving cars. This is on the right hand side. You will find this type of LiDAR in self-driving car, which will work like a sensor and which will scan the area in front of you, the road. Self-driving cars, robotics, you can see we can use a LIDAR on the robotic. If you're going to do the project, then you can use it on that purpose. So, smart traffic system, mapping and surveying, right? As we have already discussed for mapping and surveying, it is used. Obstacle detection also, we can use the same, okay? And agriculture drones. Again, it is the first type. Just now we have decided, now we have seen that it is used for aviation purpose. Okay, so agricultural drones, there it is used. Then one more important point is LiDAR is one of the most important technology in automation and robotics. So automation and robotics, the latest technologies, when we talk about robots and cars, the latest car, they use the LiDAR sensors. All right. Okay. Now, when we talk about this, there is an advantage and there are some disadvantages also. So we should consider those things also. So let's talk about that. Since LiDAR is a powerful but still has some practical limitations to it. So let's talk about the advantages first. Very accurate. So if you compare, you can see on the right hand side, there's ultrasonic sensor and distance, and this thing is measured by the same, but the accuracy will be very high when it is a LiDAR sensor. Okay. So that's just for your understanding. I've given you this picture. Okay. Fast response, long range works in automation. When the limitations are costly compared to ultrasonic, that is, this is the ultrasonic sensor, compared to ultrasonic sensor affected by heavy rain, right? If the rains are very heavy and fog is very dense, fog leads to proper alignment and needs a proper alignment. That means properly it has to be aligned to get the correct result. So in the down picture, you can see here, there are two cars over here and the LiDAR sensor is there. So it will scan. If somebody is there in front of you, automatically it will scan and it will apply its brake or slow down the vehicle. Okay. So this is about the LiDAR, different type of LiDAR. We will do some practical related to LiDAR sensor so that you will understand. But please remember, it's a sensor, it's a new sensor, it's a technology, it's a new technology, and you all should know about. So little information I have given in this video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share and subscribe to my channel. And see you next time with some practical and informative things. Thank you.